I have another video in the same sweater that you will see 3 videos of me looking exactly like this. I apologize. For what I read in January type of video, just talking about what I read. If you want to hear any of my in-depth thoughts on any of these books, let me know. What I'm going to do is I'm going to tell you, or the book, the title is, I'm going to read the synopsis that is on the cover that I have of the book, and then my rating is what reading challenges from the reading challenge list. So let's go ahead and get started. The first book that I completed is Wuthering Heights by Emily Bronte. The synopsis is: caught in a snowstorm, Lockwood, the new tenant of Thrushcross Grange on the bleak Yorkshire moors, is forced to seek shelter at Wuthering Heights. There he discovers the history of the tempestuous events that took place years before, the intense passion between the foundling Heathcliff and Catherine Earnshaw, her betrayal of him, and the bitter vengeance he now wreaks on the innocent heirs of the past. I would also like to point out that this is the edition without Charlotte's edits to the book. In my challenges, this book completed because it was both the first novel that Emily Bronte published and the only novel that she published. It remained a debut novel and the last novel by a dead author. So it completes both of those challenges, which is really interesting. You could also complete the book with a spine of your favorite color, because I think I'm gonna go with black for that. I gave Wuthering Heights a question mark out of 5 stars. I can't decide what my thoughts are on the book. To be honest, I have a lot of mixed feelings about certain things, so if you'd like to hear about my mixed feelings, let me know in the comments and I will share those with you. The next book I completed was The Chaos of Standing Still by Jessica Brody. Here's the synopsis of the story. Rin has one unread text message on her phone, and it's been there for almost a year. She hasn't tried to read it. She can't. She won't. Because that one message is the last thing her best friend ever said to her before she died. But as Rin finds herself trapped in the Denver International Airport on New Year's Eve, thanks to a never-ending blizzard, on the 1-year anniversary of her best friend's death, fate literally runs into her, and its name is Xander. When the two accidentally swap phones, Rin and Xander are thrust into the chaos of an unforgettable all-night adventure filled with charming and mysterious strangers, a secret New Year's Eve bash, and a possible Illuminati conspiracy hidden within the airport. But as the bizarre night continues, all Rin can think about is that one unread text message. It follows her wherever she goes, because Rin can't get her brilliantly wild and free-spirited best friend out of her head. Rin can't move on. But tonight, for the first time ever, she's trying. And maybe that's a start. As moving as it is funny, The Chaos of Standing Still is a heartwarming story about the earth-shattering challenges life throws at us, and the unexpected strangers who help us along the way. For my challenges, this book completed the challenge of a book where someone made the best of a situation, because being stuck in the airport all night is definitely a situation. I gave this book a 4.75 out of 5 stars. The next book that I completed was City of Bones by Cassandra Clare. If you're new to my channel, hi, my name is Bree. I go by BrebearMckae here on this channel, and I love the Mortal Instruments and all Cassandra Clare and all of the Shadowhunter Chronicles, everything Shadowhunter, all of it. If you haven't read the Mortal Instruments yet, here we go. Two worlds will collide. When Clary Frey heads out to the Pandemonium Club in New York City, she hardly expects to witness a murder, much less a murder committed by 3 teenagers covered with odd markings. This is Clary's first meeting with the Shadowhunters, warriors dedicated to ridding the earth of demons and keeping the odd werewolves and vampires in line. It is also her first meeting with a gorgeous golden-haired Jace. Within 24 hours, Clary is pulled into Jace's world with a vengeance when her mother disappears and Clary herself is attacked by a demon. But why would a demon be interested in an ordinary girl like Clary? And how did she suddenly get the sight? The Shadowhunters would like to know. Dun, dun, dun. It's really good. It's really good. Honestly though, I found a lot of things I tabbed off that I was like, wow. I do definitely think that her writing has improved over time. Rereading this and actually like marking up the book really made me realize how much. The reason I read this book, just a quick side note, because I am doing a Shadowhunter reread of all of the Shadowhunter books leading up to the release of the next one. So this book could complete definitely a number of challenges. Fulfill the challenge to read a book with an instrument on the cover because it has the word instrument on the cover. It could also fulfill the reading a book by an author you really love, but I kind of want to reserve most of the challenges for original like first time reads as much as I can, so I won't write down this any of the Shadowhunter rereads until the end. If I have extra spaces that I could fill with them. I gave this reread a 4.5 out of 5 stars, but honestly it could probably go as a solid 4-star. Finally, I read The Assassin's Blade, which I didn't finish until February I think, but I'm gonna include it in January because I listened to mostly in January. So I did this as an audiobook, so I don't have the synopsis on me, but I'm just going to give you a brief description of what it is. It is a novella collection about Selena Sardothian, who is the main female character in Throne of Glass series. So I gave The Assassin's Blade a 4 out of 5 stars. The Assassin's Blade completes the challenge of reading a novella. So in short, I did not read quite as much as I could have this month. While I was reading The Assassin's Blade, I also was reading the physical book, The Book Thief, which I should finish by the end of this week. So yeah, that is what I read in January. So thank you guys so much for watching. Again, if you want to hear any of my detailed thoughts about any of the books that I read this month or any books in general, just let me know in the comments. And I love you guys, and peace out, Bear Scouts. About your worries and your stress. I mean a bare necessity. That's why a bear can rest at ease with just the bare necessities of life. Yeah, bare necessities, the simple bare necessities. About your worries and your stress. I mean a bare necessity. That's why a bear can rest at ease